Everybody. Yeah, we finished up the fonts yesterday, and now the plan is to get rid of the form and the sub. So basically, early on in the application, before animations existed, um, I had thought it was a smart idea to like add this form, the form control, the angular form controls to the mesh interface, and then kind of carry it around. And then that became like, then I started thinking about, oh man, export, import, what am I going to do about that? But it is optional. But then like, how am I going to create the form? All that stuff, and that was kind of scary. And then I added the animations, and animations has its own set of forms. You can't see them. Like if I take this and make it animated, it has its own set of forms for these things. So then it was just like, okay, obviously it's not the job of the interface, the item interface, to carry around the form along with it. The form is something that should be handled at the component level. So, man, my bird is going insane. She's very excited. But, anyways, so getting rid of this form is going to be useful for me in the short run and in the long run. Um, and I believe that the only thing that's going to break when I remove this is the component manager, the mesh manager component. So I'm going to remove that, and let's just see what happens. So boom, boom, save. We should see some compile issues, and we are seeing compile issues, and they all look like they are in the mesh manager. Um, so what I'll do is I'll just hold the control button down, and I'll click on this last one. So it's like, hey, there is no, this isn't the deleted mesh. We would unsubscribe to the subscription, but there is no item. So it looks like we have 3 issues, and maybe 4 issues. So it seems like what I need to do is um, create a new dictionary that is basically a 2 things. It's a like a lookup, which would be the ID, I would guess. When do I have the ID? Let's see. See, the ID is -1, and um, when I add my mesh, await, and then I create my form. So by this point, I do have an ID, on an actual ID, if I remember correctly. Go to definition. See, I set this, boom. Ah, and that is why I had this update mesh, because update mesh is the one that attaches the ID to it. Um, so we do in fact need that. I removed that probably 2-3 videos back, going, I don't think I need this. So let's go to the definition of update mesh and see mesh service calls this. So let's go to that. And then what happens is, I'm a little confused. Let's see. Mesh item, add mesh, update mesh. Mesh items. So what I need to do, we need to validate that. And so that's probably, so that this video doesn't go on forever. I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to validate await add mesh. Okay, so maybe add mesh will do it. trying to figure out where the ID ends up getting. Um, so we do an update mesh here. Okay, yeah, that's that. Um, so well, and then I'm just gonna see if the mesh item has the ID. And then I'll explain why I care. I guess I've just realized that I did not kind of explain why I'm all fixated on this. Okay, so we do have an ID. Okay, so the thing is what I was concerned, okay, so what if I do this? Instead of calling update mesh, do I still get an ID? I told you, oh, I'm gonna explain, and then I didn't. Oh, so we get an ID anyways. So when we mesh item, so when we add the mesh, when we do this, we must add the ID in there. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's still questionable whether I need to call the update mesh. So we're going to move that, and so I'm going to explain that in the actual, what is this? I'm going to hit Alt back, see if I can get back to where we were at. Yeah, so over here, that is wrong. All right, so let's go back to our interfaces, and let's remove these two again. And let's go back to here, and then go to here, add mesh, await, and then here's where we set up the form, right? The thing is like, I need to create a dictionary that is going to house these forms. And I had created a dictionary in, let's see, I'm only going to look this up because of the TypeScript, because I just don't want to have to try to figure out how to do that TypeScript again. So in the animation manager, let's see, we have a dictionary that probably has all this stuff in it. I normally name them dictionary, so. Okay. Dictionary. Okay. So yeah, in the animation service, here's the example. Oh, okay, yeah, I pulled all that stuff out. Let's see if I have a different one. So these are the supported map. Okay, so that's not quite what I was looking for, but this is like a good example of a dictionary. See, here's the words, and then these are the things that are in it. Here's the keys, and then these are the things that are in it. This is not quite what I was looking for. I'm going to find that, and then I'm going to bail out of this video. So in our animation manager, let's see if we can find the word form in here. Yeah, form. But that's just for the looks. So probably maybe animation items has it. So there's 6 things. Maybe I didn't do it that way. So basically what I want to do is I want to create a dictionary, and what I want that dictionary to have in it is a form and a subs. What is this? So I have those are subscriptions. I want the subscriptions and the forms to be in it. So basically what I want is something like basically form data dict. You know, dict is probably what I named it, dict. And then, unfortunately, I am too deep in, so let's look from app down. So search in, find in folder, dict. Supported product dictionary, mesh manager. Let's see. Supported dictionaries, the supported props dictionary. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I guess I didn't did that. I have a false memory, which is not unusual. So and basically what I want it to be is something like this, where I have the ID, and then I have like so like the ID would be something like 1, and then I have like form, and it's probably actually going to be like a string 1, form, colon, and then it's like the actual form, comma, and yeah, like that, form control. And it's actually, it's not, it's like a form group, I think. Form group, and then sub is kind of like a subscription, like that. And then, so I would have like a collection of these, so then I could just look that up, because I believe, so I'm just going to comment this out for tomorrow, and let's go ahead and, it's kind of a bummer that I deleted that other thing. Let's go back to our interface, and let's undo that change, and then let's go back into the ThreeJS service and console log the mesh, and the main thing I want to know is this a number, is the ID a number or a string? Pretty sure it's a number, a string, but just want to double check that. This will be, because basically tomorrow I'll watch this video right before I before I start on this. Oh, it's a number. Okay, yeah, so basically I'm going to want to come in here, and this will be like a number, and then we'll use that, and if it doesn't exist yet, I'll create a form group and a string and a subscription for it, and if it does have it, then I'll use it. And I think that is what I need to do in order to move that code off of the interface. So this video is probably already too long. Yeah, it's 13 minutes. Yeah, tomorrow I'll make another run at this thing now that I know a little bit more. I'll watch this video first to remind myself exactly what I'm trying to do here, and that'll do it. Anyways, happy coding, everybody. Bye.